What up? How we going? Hopefully good. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Ooh, that feels good. So I just got back from a 25-mile bike ride. Felt pretty good. Pretty sore from the last few days of working out. I'm hoping nobody comes out here. So I'll probably have to turn off my camera. I don't think they'd appreciate being on my videos, but hopefully it stays cool for a while. I'm still on my unpaid vacation. And enjoying it. Doing a lot of working out, a lot of cardio stuff. But I kind of feel like I want to do something besides just work out and stay home. And I don't know what I want to do. I was thinking like maybe Knott's Berry Farm. That'd be kind of fun. It would be funner if I had a date to take to it. It's kind of lame going by yourself. You know? But like I said in my other video, I don't even know how to have fun anymore. What is fun? I guess just don't worry about it. Just exist and enjoy as much as I can. Really, it's not all I can do. Here we go. It's a nice warm day out today, though. Probably 80. So I got today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday off. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do besides just enjoy the time off. But life of getting older as a sober person. I mean, before I would just plan where I'm going to go drink. And then that's where the fun would happen. But now that I don't drink, I don't really care to be around it that much. It's kind of like, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna flat out say I'm struggling to have fun, man. That's what's going on. I'm struggling to have fun. I mean, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm not having like fun. It's all good though. It is what it is. this life. So it's like this for a lot of people. They just don't complain about it as much as I do because they're probably not YouTubers. It's just me ranting, talking to myself for the most part. No stretch action. I've been stretching a lot lately, and I'm really like needing like some therapy, some physical therapy action, because I am super rigid. Like my muscles are really, really tight. I don't feel like sitting and watching a movie because to me that's not fun unless you're with somebody. I was at the beach earlier today. Some really beautiful woman on the roller skates went by, and I was sitting there. She had her head down and she was coasting, right? Like squatting down, coasting with her head, and she looked up right at me. And she kind of went, whoop, like that. And I was like, okay. But she didn't stop. I asked her, what's up? But she just kept going. So I wasn't going to chase her down like a weirdo. Probably just did that because I wear all spandex when I ride. So probably shocked her a little bit to see some old guy standing there in freaking spandex. Seems like when I got sober, all my friends just kind of faded away. Pretty much, it seems like that, because I'm not fun anymore. It's just that when you got alcohol and drugs involved, it just is like, that's what gets things going, man. And like without it, it's like, what the hell? I'm not saying this because I'm thinking about relapsing. I'm just saying that's what it's like. You know, it's like, I guess I'm still trying to figure out sober living, you know? I'm trying to make some fun out of it. A little difficult, really. At least for me. You know, as a sober person, looking at myself when I was really into beer, I mean, I was obsessing over beer, like for years, obsessing over it. Like that was my thing, man, freaking beer. And before that, it was Boost. Everything was evolved around beer and Boost. But unfortunately, it's too unhealthy for me to live like that, and it costs too much. It's freaking expensive, man, doing drugs and alcohol. It takes all your extra money, really. At least mine it did, because I don't make that much money. I make some, but not to support a habit, two habits, not even just the one, the beer. But, you know, I obsessed over beer for a long time, and I didn't obsess over Boost, but it was something I needed just to get through my day, you know, for like 3 years straight. And I hit a wall with that. Pretty much hit a wall with alcohol too, beer. I just don't obsess. I'm trying to obsess with, fitness now. Well, I don't know, I shouldn't obsess with it, but it's just something I took took its place. Drinking, doing drugs, getting into shape took its place. But it's harder to find groups of people that are just into sober living and like fitness. It's kind of hard to find people like that these days. I mean, I don't care if people drink around me, but it's still not as fun when you're not drinking. It's not as fun. It's funner when you're drinking with the people that are drinking around you. It's just how it is. And I just don't want to be around people doing drugs. I just don't want to be around that. Weed's cool, but all the rest, I really don't want to be around it. They're just on a different level. Like, look at all this like fake energy, right? Boost. You're like going, whoa, dude, whoa. No, I'm not ready to go to freaking wherever at 2 in the morning. No, I'm not down with that. I'll go do whatever. Go for a freaking 40-mile bike ride at 2 a.m. No, I'm not into that. Go to the high desert at freaking 1 a.m. No, not into that. But so far, my time off, I'm enjoying it. I'm just enjoying it. Trying to make it slow down because it's going quick. I can't believe I already went and saw my mom and came back, and it's already been a couple days. It just went like that, man. Such is life, right? It just goes like that. Oh, good stretching, man. Good stretching. Oh, good. But I'd like to do something fun. I don't know what I want to do. 3 things keep popping in my head. Batting cages, bowling, golf range, driving golf balls. But I just don't want to go do that by myself. If I go with somebody, I don't want to have to pay for 2 people for everything. Because I just, unless you're my date, But I can't seem to get one of them. But I haven't been trying either. At all. And I'm not gonna try. Because I know from experience, for me, the more I try, the more I set myself up for rejection, and I don't take rejection very well. Who likes getting rejected? You know what I'm saying? Especially over and over. It's like, what the hell? I'm not into it. If someone's into you, someone is into you, they'll let you know. And, I just haven't been in the right place at the right time. I thought it almost happened today, really close, with that chick on the skates, because I could tell, if she would have just stopped, I probably could have nabbed her. But she didn't, so. People are kind of shy these days, too, for talking to strangers, It's just how it is these days. But as long as I'm out there and not inside the pad, I have a better chance, because they ain't going to come knocking on my door, that's for sure. I think these days is people are always either occupied doing something, or they're distracted, or they're always with somebody, and it just kind of throws off the opportunity to take a chance. You know, it's like they either got their earbuds in, they're facing their phone, or they got their buddy with them, you know, or they're doing something. You don't want, you know what I mean? It's like they don't make themselves available enough, I don't think, these days, or approachable enough, because it's always something, you know, to distract, occupy them, something, you know what I mean? Like make it to where it's not, you know, the situations are like awkward if you approach them, and in almost every situation it's like that. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm interrupting or impeding on someone, and you know, it's hard to find a situation where it's like they're open to being approached, you know what I mean? And I'm not one to impede and force myself, and you know what I mean? I don't like to do that, because you end up getting the stink of death on you if they're not into you, you know? And that can get into your craw and get you in a funk, you know? I don't want to be in a funk over that. So I just wait. I'll just wait and put myself out there, and if something happens, it happens, but I ain't pushing it. I ain't gonna push for it. I don't go out on a mission, you know. I don't do that like I used to, because I used to get myself pretty shut down by doing it that way. And I learned the lesson the hard way. Just don't pursue them. Just make yourself available. If it happens, it happens, but just don't pursue them. Unless there's an obvious sign that they're interested, you know. Then it's like, okay, there's the opportunity, right? But it's not like it used to be, man. Chicks were more open before, back in the day, in the 90s, even the early 2000s, you know, people were more open. They weren't as distracted, you know, they weren't as occupied. So busy. It is what it is. You know, when you're younger, you have more friends. That's just how it is. You know, you have more of a clique because you're, you know, it's just you're more. When you're older and you try to be like that, it just doesn't go as well usually. When you're younger, you can do whatever, and it's more, you know, accepted. But when you're older, it's like, you know, guys my age don't go out clubbing, you know, like younger people, like I used to. You know, you get to a certain age, it's like, you know, clubbing's kind of old to be out clubbing, you know. And I mean, you can, but it's not my thing like it used to be. Plus, I don't drink anymore. I don't know. I'm just speaking my mind. What's coming out is coming out, and I'm not tripping. I still got a few days off, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And that's it, man. You know, because then once this is over, back to the grind for another year. Unless something else pops up, and you know, you never know what can happen. I might not even be working there this time next year. I don't know. Maybe some better job will pop up, or anything can happen, you know. Oh, good stretch, man. I can't stretch like this when I'm in the pad, because the water supports me. You know, gets some of the weight off my joints. Well, that's pretty good. I'm just going to enjoy myself the rest of the day, tomorrow, Friday. I try to enjoy myself all the time. Try not to sweat the small shit. You know? That's all it is. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Those Democrats were sure wrong about it. Shifting gears, obviously. Those Democrats and all the Trump naysayers were sure wrong about a lot of shit. The economy didn't crash. Stock market's up. Everything's doing really good. You know? Complete opposite of what they were saying is going to happen. So, you know. Trump's up for a Nobel Peace Prize. Come on, man. You got freaking Canada to comply. You got freaking Iran handled. He's got Israel handled. He's got Palestine handled. Hello. He's getting the border, situation dealt with. All these criminal illegals. So, homeboy's getting shit done, man. Whether you like him or not, you gotta admit. He's kicking some butt, man. He's kicking some butt. And I have faith that it'll keep going and things will definitely get better. It's just how I feel. I just wanted to throw that out there real quick because I've noticed that, all these naysayer Trump haters are pretty wrong lately about a lot of their rhetoric. They really are. Very wrong. So keep an eye on it. You'll see for yourself. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and hang it up. So we'll catch y'all later. See ya.